Hi everyone!
Welcome to Books Before Death.
I'm Casey.
I'm Brianna.
I'm tired.
And I'm dead. We've decided to call the channel Books Before Death because it's a play on the first line from the first ideal of the Knights Radiant in the Stormlight Archive series. The line is life before death, and to us books are life, so books before death.
And I guess to know a little bit about me, well, obviously I like reading romance, sci-fi, fantasy are really my main genres. Romance recently more than anything because, the world's on fire. Some places, literally.
My favorite genres to read are fantasy. I like sci-fi and YA, but mostly fantasy. I just love fantasy, like any kind of fantasy. I don't care what kind of fantasy it is. It's just that's my bread and butter. I love it. The bigger the fantasy, the better. Like so much better.
I used to run a book blog and now I still am always trying to get back into it. I've read 31 books so far this year and it's like not even mid-February yet, almost, but not quite. So there's that.
In addition to being an avid reader, I'm also a writer. Though it's not really something to brag about because I don't have any like completed drafts. I just have 1,200 drafts of the same thing. I've been working on the same YA series for a little over 10 years now, and then a high fantasy series for like 3 or 4 years, so yeah.
Look at the lens like a human person. So one of the main things I'd really like to do on this channel is reading vlogs. They're one of my favorite things to film, and I have filmed a few on my personal channel a few years ago now. But they're just like my favorite. They're very chill, they're, low-key and everything.
I'm really excited to be doing this channel with my very best friend in the whole wide world. Casey and I obviously live very far apart from each other and we don't actually see each other that often, so this is just a fun new way for us to connect together over something that we both love. Casey's previously done Booktube before in the past, though not consistently, and I've never done it. I've always just been on the outside looking in for like a long time now, so I'm really excited to actually jump into Booktube and try it out because I've been wanting to for a very long time, so I'm really excited to be here.
I'd like to do some favorite videos, some recommendation videos. We'll probably do some tags because, why not? And then, other basic things like probably hauls and wrap-ups and that kind of stuff.
Did I mention that I have 5 cats? 5 of them. They're great.
Taking part in readathons though, so there will probably be a lot of readathon based videos going on here. For me at least, Bree is either or in the readathons. I read a lot, so I'm almost always up for doing it.
One of the main goals of this channel, other than like connecting with Casey more over our love of books and also just getting me to read more consistently and to just like have a new fun project to focus on, because mental health is fun. I think one of the things I'm really excited about is to try to start reading outside of my comfort zone, because Casey and I kind of stick in different genres. I mean, she reads a bit of like fantasy and stuff like that, but she's really big on the romance, whereas I'm not a romance reader, just hopefully I'll start reading outside of my comfort zone a bit more and outside of my preferred genres and find some new favorites and broaden my reading mind. Words are hard. Did I mention I'm a writer?
So, some of my favorite books.
Book, not a book. Of course, Harry Potter, because Harry Potter. Our first actual like booktube videos outside of this are gonna start popping up sometimes next week. I think the plan right now is for each of us to post a video once a week, so we'll have 2 videos coming out a week. Hopefully that's not like overwhelming for anybody who decides to watch this, if anybody decides to watch this. And hopefully it's not too overwhelming for us, because as previously stated, I'm dead. If anybody watching this wants to follow along on this journey with Casey and I, please hit the subscribe button down below. We would greatly appreciate it. We would love to talk about books with more people, so hopefully someone wants to come say hi to us. What else is there to say? Nothing.
Alright. Life before death, Radiant.
Life before death, Radiance. Bye.